about when hurt hurts. A lot of people don't see when they're really hurting on the inside. Some people go through different hurt and pain. Some people go through bad childhood in life, and they'll go through moments of outbursts. They'll go through moments of anger. They'll go through moments of distress and all kinds of feelings that they bottles up on the inside. When I look at when hurt hurts, I think about how people go through trauma, the cares of the world, family issue, generational curses, generational bondage. You know, sometimes people go through, my mother left me. I'm trying my best to be the best mother in the world. I don't want to be like my mom, and you know, different stuff people go through. People go through bad marriages. People go through all kinds of hurts. And I just want to sit here for a minute, and I just want to encourage you and let you know that even though hurt hurts, you don't always have to hurt someone else. Sometimes you have to sit back and think about your situation, and you have to tell yourself, yeah, although this person hurt me, although this situation hurt me, I'm just going to be a better person. I'm not going to be that one that I'm going to latch out and hurt others. I'm going to be that one that's trying to handle my situation different. Now, it takes a big person to do that. Everybody can't just gather up all the pain, gather up all the hurt, and say, I'm going to be the bigger person. It takes a whole lot to be the bigger person. But it's always a bigger person within all of us. You know, we make our own decisions of what we want to do in life. What choices we make in life. You know, we don't always have to make bad choices. We can make big choices when bad things come towards our way. Some things come to just try to bring us down. Do all kinds of things to us. Some people just don't care how bad you feel. It seems like when they throw one thing on you, they'll throw another thing on you. When you think you're getting past that, they come with something else. You think you're going to get past that. You're trying your best to get past it. You're trying to overcome it. Something else come and try to push you down again. Now, the question was asked to me one day, what do you think about forgiveness? Is it such a thing to say you forgive a person and you talk about it again? You say you forgive a person and you still remember it? Someone once told me, said, if you're going to forgive a person, you have to forget it. Don't talk about it no more. And that's that. Now, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say this. Everybody has different individual choices. They have different ways they handle situation. And I'm not going to say, oh, you did not forgive that person because they did this to you. If you talk about it again. Because someone said back, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words don't hurt. Words hurt. When someone comes to you and say all manner of ugly words to you, trying to break your spirit down, sometimes some people go through situations. It might be a relationship situation, and that person may feel like, okay, not today. I don't want to deal with you there, or either I don't want you no more. Then they start saying, yeah, because I didn't want to tell you at first, but you got too heavy. You don't keep your hair like I wanted, and you don't cook right, and just try to find all kinds of stuff to bring you down. But that's them. That's what's within them. That's what they like to do to other people, because 9 times out of 10, some going on and they're hurting also. So what they do, they're trying to bring you down and make you hurt. No one never comes to you to call you names outside of your names, ugly old words to you, unless they're hurting or they just have a bad personality. Most people that thinks anything about you going to try to build you up and don't bring you down. They're not going to be just saying anything to you and just trying to hurt your feelings and just trying to bring you down and just make you cry and make you feel bad about life. Most people don't do that. But then you have those that when someone else hurt them, they begin to be the abuser and they will hurt someone else. Family member, children, people out in, they meet, they talk to everyday life and on the job. They begin to start hurting other people. They begin to start hurting other people. It is a real saying, and it's a true saying that hurt really do hurts. Now, getting back to the forgiveness. I'm not going to say that if you talk about a situation that hurt you so bad that you have not forgiven a person. Now, I am a believer that if someone truly hurt you to the, how they said, to the bone, and you choose to feel like, okay, today I'm not going to talk about it, but tomorrow it may bother me more. And I might want to talk about it. I might mention or something like that. You can hurt people trying your best or move past it, but it leaves a scar, and that scar has to heal. So that individual was talking to me about the forgiveness. I said, yes, I still believe a person can forgive, and there are some can forgive. And if it's not a pain, or if it didn't come from a person that wasn't close to you, because you know, having to know, can't nobody hurt you unless they get close to you. You're not going to be affected by anything said and done to you to the same multitude that you would from a stranger versus someone that's close to you in your life. That's why they say, in order for a person to get to you, they got to get close to you. People can't hurt you or harm your spirit if they're not, they don't mean nothing to you. A stranger or someone, even if it's not a stranger, it could be someone you know, and you don't have that closeness to that person. They can say the same thing that the person close to you say, and it's not going to affect you. Oh, you can have true forgiveness with that. Oh, yeah. She can talk about that. Yes. That's true forgiveness. Because you're not going to worry about it no more. You might handle it a different way. You might say, get back at them and say, oh, you know how they do. And you won't pay no mind. It might not even cross your mind no more. But if that person still may be a stranger, still may not be nobody close to your life, but if they leave some bad words that try to dig into your heart, dig into your spirit and your mind, it might wear on you for a minute or two. But you're not going to care about it like you would on other situations. Because you might not cross that path for that person. If somebody in your family, but you really don't care about what they say, still ain't going to bother you. Hurt don't hurt unless hurt is close to you. Hurt always got to have a relationship in your life. Now, somebody might say, well, how do I handle when hurt me close to home? You got to have a strong spirit. You really do have to have some type of forgiveness. Because without forgiveness, it's going to be hard to move past it. I'm not going to say you're going to forget it, but I'm saying you're going to work towards healing from it. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say sometimes if you continue to rehash it, it really would come in and trying to eat you from the inside out. Some people say that some sickness come from hatred and people hurting people and they're getting back from the universe or weep what they sow. I said weep what they sow, but the Bible said you weep what you sow. You dig ditches for your brother, you fall in them. That's what the words say. But people call it karma. But what I will say is this. Try to find it in your heart, somewhere deep down in your heart, that no matter what somebody else do to you, you're going to try to be that bigger person. No, You're not going to let them get close enough to you. I don't care who it is in your life. I don't care if it's a spouse. It doesn't matter if you're children. Even if it's someone on your job. If it was your parents. You're going to have up a God that if they try it again, you're going to handle it in a different way. And it would not be to the fact that it's going to bring you down, that you can't even function. Some people come with some stuff that I'm telling you, it will debilitate you. You won't even know how to function after it's over. You will have to find some kind of way to gather up the pieces and try your best to move. If you got to move, crawl until you can move to a point that you can get back up on your feet. Because some things will come to knock you right off your feet. And the sad part is, sometimes people come to do that to you. Their intention is to bring you down. But I can tell you one thing. There's an answer to it. Because let me tell you a little secret. Come here close. Let me tell you a little secret. Most of the time, almost all of the time, when you find somebody that's just pure mean, I'm going to say mean, that come to really throw a stone to knock you down, like David did to Goliath. They came with some power. They didn't know they want to knock you off your feet. The best medicine for it, don't let them see you sweat. Don't let them see the pain that they has inflicted on you. Do not let them see any tears if you can help it. If you feel like that you gonna cry, it's getting the best of you, gather yourself up and move past that person. I don't have time for this today. Build it up. Build it up. Build it up. I don't have time for this today. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what you think you're trying to do, but it ain't gonna work here. It's not gonna work here. And if you feel the breaking point and you got to escape, I want to encourage you today is say what you got to say, try to keep peace, and move on fast. If you got to go to yourself, if you got to weep and cry to yourself, never, ever let anyone see you hurt. If you can help it. Now, situations that's come and they just catch you off guard and you do shed a tear, try to stay strong. Because every tear ain't because you're weak. Sometimes you cry because you want to give some of this. And y'all know what this is. But you know you don't want to go there. You know you don't want to be that person. You want to be the best that you can be. You don't want to hurt because someone else is trying to hurt you. Because at the end of the day, they'll get it back. They will get it back. I have never, ever in my life seen any storm that came to never pass. Any brokenness came to never put back together again. It's always an answer. And it always come back together again. And then that person will be sitting back, look at you. How in the world did she take that? And I know it had to hurt her. That's when you know they're trying to hurt you. Some of them bold enough to come up in your face and say, you treat me like this after I did what I did to you? Or either, oh, it must bother her. What I did to her the other day. That's when you know they're trying to hurt you. Always watch when they come back, or they coming back, especially somebody close to you. They're gonna come back. And most of them, they don't say they're sorry. They don't say forgive me. They don't say I was having a bad day, I was wrong to take it out on you. They don't say none of that stuff. Because they feel like what they do is right. Because you was the one gonna get it today. You was in my way, or you was the one in front of me, and you the one gonna get it today. And that's how they feel. But let somebody come to them and do them the way they did to somebody else. I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, they couldn't take it. They would be ready to fight. And I ain't talking about with them too. I'm not talking about that. Because most people that give it cannot take it. Most of them cannot take it. They can't take it. So today, if trying to hurt you, find some strength to food hurt. Most of the time when when somebody's starting up, most of the time you can evade it right then. If that person is not really intending to do some harm to you. Sometimes you can try to overcome it in different ways and try to avoid it in different ways. If it works. If you can get, what is that, calm it down early. I don't know. Because I'm telling you, most of the time when bad things happen, most of the time when people get ready to do some bad actions, it always starts from somewhere. Most times it's a thought in the mind, and then they wrestle with it and keep playing with it in their mind until they take action. That's why it's good to try to avoid any type of conflict that try to come your way. Some people go this, that. Some people read. Some people love reading. Some people love, when they're going through a whole lot, they'll get up and they'll start cleaning. Some people cook. That's what they do. That's what they do. They find a way to escape it. But I want to leave in your heart today that no matter who try to inflict hurt on you, find a way to escape. And please, please, no one can go up against their own self by themselves. It takes two. So today I'm encouraging you to think, what is that person trying to say? What is the person trying to do? And try your best to be that better person. It don't work always. It don't work always, but it can be an answer to your situation. But what I do want to say to you today is, when hurt do hurt, please don't hurt to other people. Don't hurt other people because they're trying to hurt you. Don't hurt other people because hurt trying to hurt you. I hope you enjoy today. I'll say just a little message to you today. I want you to think about it in your heart. What can I do to make the situation better? Because I do know, it seems to me and look like to me, I am the better person. You take care.